this time, plot. Garby, take it away.
So much plot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, hello, I'm GarbiTheGlitcheress, and with me I have Silent Black Hat on commentary. I'm sorry, I need to, like, increase the volume of y'all. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so, I guess, what we'll be doing today is, we'll be doing the Master Mode category, and that is, like, what you get after completing the first 10 stages, and they're much harder versions of the first 10, so, I guess we'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And so, y'all donated for the Japanese voices, so a lot of this dialogue I'll try my best to, like, translate it. So, first, like, like, in Master Mode, you don't go through the tutorial, so, like, so that means, like, that, what you do there is, like, use a tennis racket to practice it like a guitar, and now we're using a guitar-like weapon called a Gitaroo to defeat all the bad guys. Yeah. And so, first what we do is we go to the card phase, and that's like... And this will give you more health for the next sections, and yeah, but if I miss here, I don't take any damage. You see the white bars on the top left and top right. That determines how much health I have. And so, see, I start with like 20%, but I'm getting up to having more health. And that actually a pretty good charge phase as far as like score goes. Like, for like holding them up to attitude, holding that too long, you don't get any points for them, but you need to hold that long enough to get a lot of points. And this is kind of a serious time actually, because I need to get Pem's health down low enough. That's not fighting here. So I really want to make sure to hold all these out of this optimally. And if I don't get this, I'll lose like a minute. So, yeah. Okay, yes. But yeah, it can actually be pretty punishing. So I'm glad I was able to get that. It's not over though. I still need to get Pepsi's health down low enough for this phase now. I think I need to get his health down to like below 20% to be able to move on to the final phase. Otherwise I have to redo like another section. Okay, good. Game 1. You're just a scroll looking for an L. But yeah, so now we'll be going on to the final phase, so... I don't need to worry about getting this health down over here. Because... And you also deal way more damage to the final, but even when... Kevin's health is at 0, you still don't win. You have to finish the songs to win. And when it says end on the bottom right, I can't actually take any more damage, so this means that I just need to finish this. I think I was actually an S rank because I didn't get any misses and I had quite a few rights. So that's So that actually went pretty well for how tired I'm feeling. Yeah.
You win.
I've been up. I took like an hour-and-a-half nap a little bit ago. Yeah, 60%, 3% weight is pretty good. Usually, the timing for weight is like 2 frames, I believe. So it can be hard to get a lot. So getting 63%, I'm happy with that. Like some songs after playing them for a really long time, I've gotten like 80 and 85% in some stages, but it's really hard to get that timing because it's just so tight. I know. Well, I think that might be a little bit more complicated, but I don't know. There's like a fan Discord, and people there will probably know more about it. It's called Gitaroo Pals, and yeah. And yeah, this is where it starts getting way harder. Like, you lose a lot of health per mistake, and the patterns are pretty tricky. And also, I still haven't really talked much about the 2 different types of attacking. Like, you see what I do in the charge phase is I need to move this around the face line. And it can be pretty precise to do it. This is something that was improved in the PSP port, in my opinion, because when you're precisely on the angle, the trace line turns gold, so it's easier to know where you are on the trace line. Oh, well, so Hex, you can message him on to post the link to the Gitaroo Pals server. I think. I don't think yeah. And for some of these defense patterns, it can be really hard to parse out how to do them. So you'll I actually have a document up of the pattern because it can be hard to parse it without something like that. I think it is technically possible to get a face skip here to save time, but I've never gotten it in a run. You have to get the patterns in this game can be different.
With what Garby was saying,
if you don't get the correct patterns, it's pretty much impossible to do it.
If you stuck around for my showcase, you saw that I can do rhythm games pretty well. But even for me, reading these defense sections is just impossible. I don't understand how.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely pretty tricky. I still can't do it to the point of no missing for a lot of these songs.
That tracks.
It can, because it's just so hard for some
it all
of the
makes sense
sections. Thanks, Madeline. So I don't know what I would say is harder, honestly, the attack or the defense. so far the attack hasn't been going that badly for me so far, but you have to be really precisely on like the trace line to get it to work. I'm gonna post like a link to the Guitar House server.
You win.
And let's see, I think that should probably be an A. One interesting difference in the PSP port versus this is that it's much harder to get an A on the PSP port. It requires like do a lot better, and also to get an S, it's a lot harder. But you have to get like 75% rates in the PSP version, as opposed to here where you only have to get about 50%. But I think the timing window is more generous in the PSP
75% grades on 2 frames. It's like
I think it's 3 frames in that one.
It's like a AA, I think, or like a AAA in 2DX. Could not be me.
Oh. And so, hey... Oh, I haven't been even explaining the story too much, so... You have been, like... So, what's been happening is that... In the last cutscene, we rode a skateboard, but... Kazuya, our bullied us, and ran away with... And, like, yeah... And so we're going on a quest to, like, get Gitaroos to gain confidence, basically. You want to still a little bit hesitant to do that, though, so... But... He'll warm up to it later.
For reference, this guy is called the Mojo King B. I actually don't know that. I don't know that off the top of my head. I can just read the Japanese. That's a good title, though.
Yeah!
He's just fine with his
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
Do we know why? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Things just happen in this game.
Yeah, basically. And so, since, like... the pattern gets random, that also means, like,
the
score
pattern
you get is
can
random.
make it easier or
So
harder
that
to,
can be
like,
kind of
get a grade.
frustrating.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I don't think
But if you were, like, going
your
for
grade
high
is
scores...
based on your score at all. I think that's based on, like, percentage of rates and stuff. Like, and... Yeah. It's not like that for all stages, but it is for a lot of them. Like, for stages 4, 6, and 9, they're always the same. I'm really used to a lot of time I'm getting in this level.
I'm a little bit low.
Hope I can get much
Should be fine though.
health that one up here. This should be good. Yeah, I think so. Okay, yeah. And the final in this part wasn't changed any from from the single play variant, except that it's zoomed in some.
Oh yeah, the fact that like part of the difficulty of master mode is that things are like zoomed in is kind of wild.
So, honestly, in my opinion, it's easier for me
That
to
makes sense,
get
yeah.
good timings when
In rhythm games, I
when
normally
it's
tend to
zoomed in
play
more
on
for master mode. So
high
that's
scroll speed.
honestly something that I prefer.
It makes it easier to time, I guess, for the same reasoning. Fair enough.
You win.
Oh yeah. 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 And yeah, that emoji can be seen. That it's definitely amusing. Alright, this
I love
stage
that.
is honestly probably one of the stages I feel
Oh,
I'm
God.
most likely to lose on.
The space
Yeah, I
shuttle.
think that's what
Oh, no.
what Moji King B says, yeah.
I just noticed
Yeah.
the triangle mouth. That's terrifying.
Oh no!
Also, for anyone paying attention to the lore, we're in space now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, just like Aslan mode. Yeah.
Okay. So this is where it gets hard. Thankfully I can make like 20 misses and I'll still be Come on! Okay, that's the worst part though, so I should probably be fine. Well, this part's pretty tricky, but still. I can do better here. Honestly, I've been having more trouble with this part lately than I used to.
It'd feel like that sometimes.
I used to S-rank this a decent amount of time, but lately I've been making lots of misses. I don't know. Yeah. I think that's about half my health, so that's not that bad, honestly. And there's this part, which I guess if you're not paying attention, you could lose that, but it's definitely kind of the breather. Like if you just go like just put down the controller and believe you beat it, but then there are those who don't saying, yeah. Yeah, okay, 50% enough. That's not that bad, honestly. Considering how that can be. So, also generally, if the host has anything she needs to say, then
super important
then
right now.
feel free. Yeah,
Just want to
I
remind
just
everyone
sometimes
that
do
they
want to say on
are
stuff.
watching PUWP Pride 2020, and that after this run is that Fire Emblem Three Houses run I mentioned, run by Moonblaze Wolf. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But this game, I'm just entranced. I love this game.
This game is so good.
Cool, yeah. So yeah, we're facing like a giant robot here. This is the stage I'm honestly, one stage I'm more likely to lose time on because this is where the sustains in particular are pretty annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you have to do it pretty precisely. You have to have a good idea of where you're holding the analog
Yeah,
stick.
this is the stage where
That's something that I've been paying a lot of lately.
like the control of
There's
the
a little bit of
analog
leniency,
stick,
but
I think
still,
it's pretty
still
difficult.
tricky. Yeah. And if I don't get enough of these, I'll probably lose like a minute or so. So yeah. Like this one in particular. Okay, got it somehow. This is a good start. And this sustain in particular is really tricky to do. I'm literally going to hold so that I see where my finger is while I'm doing this. Nope. I hardly ever get that these days. Luckily, I don't have to get all these sustains to have on my health. So there's at least that. Oh, I don't get this one set a lot, but... Okay, and then I think this can deal more damage though, so it might be good. I'll see if I got that reset. You also have to be careful there to not release the note as it says charge, because you won't deal any damage. And yeah, that would be bad. So I had to intentionally release that note early. Yeah. Yeah. As long as I can get these pretty easy. That might be good.
That was sick. Nice.
Okay, yes! Did it. Yeah. I think there's like a 15 or so degree, like, margin of error for that, so... Like, if it was gold, like in the PSP version, when you were precisely on it, it'd be easier to, like, know where I am, but...
Go ahead.
It can be hard here. For the most part... Oh, I was just gonna say, for the most part, jump for the PS2 version, though, because... I don't know, the PSP kind of feels a little hard to play on for my hand, personally. But it's still fine. And this is a swag note. There's like no point in actually holding this out. Oh, and I missed it. Well, yeah, but because like the in-case health is 0, and there's no reason to even take down his health anyway, but you can still hold it out just kind of for swag.
Yeah, getting that sustain would be like really impressive. Just because it's like so long.
Yeah, definitely. So let's see, like, yeah, this will be an S.
Nice.
That's went pretty well, except I missed like one sustain in the charge, which cost me a few hundred points. But other than that, it was a good stage. Thanks. Okay, so now it's time for one of the stages that I like more. This is the lullaby stage, where we're going to be playing a song for a girl that we just met when we got to Planet Gitaroo named Kira. So, and like we went to Planet Gitaroo because Puma made us so that we could get more of the Gitaroos.
Yeah, this song is actually like.
I keep forgetting to explain some of the lore to this. Yeah. And so the only difference between this and the normal variant is that you lose more health per mistake. Like, you can only make if you make six misses in the song, you lose. But like, even then, I'd still say this is one of the easier master tracks. This is one track with like the analog 16 read. I'd also think this is kind of the calm.
Oh, it's the level after the trio.
Because the level after this is pretty rude. This is the level before the Sendong trio.
Okay. No.
Okay. Aww.
No hetero though.
That's kind of, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 97% race is pretty good there.
It's
Oh, I didn't mean to say. Whoops. But yeah, 77% race is about typical for me on that song. One time I think I got about 84% once. So I think that's my PB on that track, as far as percent rates. And hey, we're heading to the boss level. Skeleton time, yep. Yeah, L. But yeah, this track, the defense section is really tricky, and if you make 4 misses, you'll lose.
Oh, actually.
So, oh wait, no, this isn't bad at all because this is Japanese version, and this stage is much easier in the Japanese version. So like I think you only lose like 2% health or so from the stage. You lose like 6 or 7 in.
Yeah, I've seen her play the stage
version.
in the US version, and it is actually like kind of insane.
Yeah. So yeah, we're fine. Like the, I have a decent hard prepare, but this shouldn't be bad. I totally forgot that I was doing this until right now. Like there, that didn't take much up at all. Like there, that would have taken away like probably about 60% of the health I start with. So yeah. Yeah, I'd say the dub is pretty good. Also, interestingly, like the US version was released after this one, so they decided to make this stage harder in localization, which I don't know. Maybe they should have, but I feel like they probably went a little bit too far, honestly. Yeah. Oh, you also gain more health in the charge. It's much harder to get up to all your health in the US version.
I could do that through Discord. Yeah, this is intense.
Oh. But yeah, this would be much more stressful if this was the US version. I'm not really going to tell it all, so I'm pretty sure I'll probably find here. Also, the pattern is random. The randomness in the sets you get matters a lot here. Like, the blue
Oh, I
one
had no idea they
is probably the
corresponded
hardest.
to the skeletons. That's kind of neat.
Oh, yeah. So we're almost at the end of this level. Probably just one more section and I'll be able to go to the final. That section can be tricky for the analog stick. For a while I didn't know how to do that with the analog stick and I always lost a lot of health there, but I've gotten a bit better at that. Oh hey, thanks for the raid! The Bowman's neutralized.
You win.
Yeah, that was actually like crazy.
But yeah, I'm curious how many yeses that was. I don't think that would have been a loss in the US version. Like, just curious how many that was. 17. Okay, I would have been pretty low on health, honestly. That I probably would have had like 15 or so % health left, or maybe like 30 or so if I would have been doing the US version.
Seems so
But
good.
yeah, that I typically practice stage a lot. Yeah, it's time for some Castlevania. Yeah.
You get this emo boy whose eyes are way too red. Androgynous goth, exactly. Why did I say emo? That's not emo.
Yeah.
Ignore me. I'm delirious.
Oh yeah, his voice is much different in this one as compared to the US version. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting the Japanese version for this. I'd say this stage is honestly probably harder than stage 7 in the Japanese version. Just because a lot of the patterns you have to hit are pretty fast. So, like, in the section coming up, the patterns random, and one of them is significantly harder than the other. I almost thought I'd get it just so I can show it off. But yeah. But that will make me more likely to lose.
They are goals.
Yeah, hopefully. I think if that's enough that I should still be fine, but still.
I actually wear a lot of like old fashion, so I definitely like vibe with that.
Oh, yeah.
Good enough.
Okay, yeah, this is the hard rhythm set. Thanks. Okay, yeah, that wasn't bad. There are still a lot of harder patterns, but still.
Valid.
I kind of just mash, honestly, for this part. I'd honestly love to see someone actually do this, like, without just mashing. Like, actually parsing the pattern you're supposed to do. I think 2/3 my health should be fine, though. There's a pretty tough section of coming through a little bit here. This one... Okay, yeah, this is going pretty well for me in the tough pattern at the beginning. Like, still having like 60 or 65% health left is pretty good here. I should be fine.
Again, I don't really... Go ahead.
Okay, fine. So that's probably the...
Nice, yeah.
That's probably the
I was gonna say that,
this,
again, I don't really know that much about running this game,
so,
but it
and
seems
I'm
like a
almost
pretty
done with
smooth
this
run so far.
Yeah. Let's see. Time-wise, yeah, this is going pretty well.
That makes sense, yeah.
Typically when I run this game, I honestly run for score instead of time. Because, like, I don't know, that's kind of more satisfying to do. There is one speed track you can do that I don't usually do. You can get your health down to 0, and that saves frames in the ending, in the score calculation at the end.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't count down your health, but I don't typically do that just because, I don't know, I don't feel like it. I just feel like trying to play this on as best I can.
You win.
Yeah, I think time-wise, there haven't really been any major mistakes. Okay. Okay, so you remember that girl that we played a song for?
Plot twist.
Well, she's coming. She's here to fight us. So, yeah, I know. It turns out that she's actually the greatest Gravillian warrior, and the Gravillians who we are attempting to destroy in this. And honestly, the way I think it is that Kira was actually sent by Zoe for stage 6 to make you one like fall asleep, and then Zoe could like lay a pitfall so that you one falls down to face stand on trio. Won't pretty well so far. Don't worry though, I know you didn't do it. It was Zowie who did it. Like, the villain, who I was referring to is, the name is Zowie, so it can also be pronounced like Zowie. But that's how I pronounced it first before I played the game. I know. But yeah, so now is the sad part. And so, like, they're talking in Japanese, but essentially what they're saying is that Kira's like telling Guitar Man to stand up and fight, and Yuan's refusing to, and everyone else is yelling at Yuan to fight. But Yuan's refusing. I wonder what he's gonna do. I wonder what... Oh, he's getting up. I wonder what'll happen now. Oh. For the song?
Yeah, I could see it.
This is probably like my favorite track in the game, honestly. Yeah. It definitely emotionally got to me when I saw it first. It was definitely emotionally powerful.
You just noticed his blue underpants. Wait, that's messed up.
This is also a song that the only change from the normal mode variant is that you take more damage from misses. Like, you lose like 12% health, so at the start you don't even start with a lot, so that part can be, I guess, a little bit stressful in times, but I pass it. So, hey. Interestingly, even though she's joined, like, we still have to play the final, and if I lose here, Kira will still taunt me, so, yeah.
Top 10 anime redemption arcs.
Did this one pretty well. Okay, that went pretty well. That'll probably be like, I don't know. There's 0.6 notes total in songs, so this will probably be like 285 or so, right? So that was probably about 75%, so that song went pretty well.
Oh, that's nice.
And hey, we have all the Gitaroos now. And enjoy this voice.
You are the true Gitaroo man.
Okay, turn A3, that's pretty good. I've gotten, like, I think, my best is 309 or so on that 309 greats, so that's not too bad. Considering I'm talking while playing and stuff. And so, hey, we're doing the last stage.
Just Super Saiyan.
And hey, we're super
There's
now.
no other way to present it.
It is
I know.
legally distinct from Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Okay, so here, like, it's honestly random whether I can, like, say time here or not. It's like, if I don't get the correct pattern, then I won't be able to, like, say time. Okay, this may work. I still have to do well, though.
No.
But this isn't a good start! I mean, I can still do it. I have to get Zoe's health down to below 40% in a couple of phases, so I have to play the notes pretty precisely to be able to do that. Okay, it'll probably be pretty hard, honestly, but I'll try. It also depends on the pattern I get here. If I don't get the right pattern here, I think I'll probably be able to do it. And it probably costs like a minute if I don't get his health down long enough, but hey, that's just more time to get to hear this wonderful song. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think that was quite it. I don't think I got enough rates at the attack portions, unfortunately, but I'll see, but I don't think that's enough. But yeah, it can be really hard to get Zoe's health down low enough to skip that section.
That's so good. No.
Yeah. Okay, nah, it wasn't quite enough. Like, would have been enough I would have noticed them going up into the sky. Well, higher up into there, rather. And so we're getting pretty close to the end of the run. There's probably about 2 or so minutes in this song, and that'll be time.
Garby, I love you, and I love Gitaroo Man, but I am a little glad, because I need to, like,
And this is also...
get to sleep.
That's totally valid. I probably do too. But yeah, this is another song that isn't changed any from like the normal mode variants. It's only, or except that you lose more health, and you gain less health from the charge, which in this stage is pretty significant. And it's zoomed in more. Those are the only changes to this one. You also get less health with the Zoe, I guess, so that definitely changes things. And so... And so time will be when the lightning strikes in a bit.
Nice.
So I'll say when that happens.
GG's!
And time! Thanks. Thank you. Thanks. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad I got to show that game off. So I guess I'll just so thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, that was Gitaroo, man. It's a really awesome game. I definitely recommend people check it out. I know that the US version is pretty expensive, but I think the Japanese version is cheaper. So if you happen to have like a Japanese PS2, then you might want to get this. But so we have to leave playing Gitaroo, but Here One actually wants to stay though. But yeah, that's Gitaroo, man. So I guess before I go, I'll just plug like the Gitaroo House Discord. That's just a fan Discord for Gitaroo, man, and yeah, I definitely recommend checking that game out. The community is really nice. So yeah, and yeah, so I guess that'll be it for me. So
Thank you
so
so
I
much,
guess I'll
Garby,
throw it over
and
to
thank
the
you
host.
so much
Thanks
for showing off
so
that game.
yeah,
This is
bye.
probably the third or fourth time I've seen you run Gitaroo, man, and it's a treat every single time. With the end of that run, though, my hosting shift is coming to an end. But before I hand you off to my wonderful friend Varen, I wanted to read a $10 donation that we got as from Boring Hexy. It says, "Thank you, Garby, for a wonderful run." And thank you for your generous $10 donation. Stay tuned